Welcome to Around Us, the one and only correct program where they touch that issue. You know those kind of issue now where they your mind, where you they think this issue, who have it tell, who have it talk to? You know those kind of issue now, whether it concern your health or it concern your marriage or your family or your community or your culture. You know all those kind of things. Now the thing way Around Us they handle. Around Us go discuss am for here. And today, the one where we they discuss, that one we they call am jilting. Jilting, the one touch you, jilting, or you fit say disappointment. You know wetin I dey try talk, when two lovebirds, Romeo and Julie, you know na as dem dey do, you know that kind of relationship all of a sudden one come turn back. Na im be jilting o. So for this topic today wey we wan discuss, I get people wey sit down here with me. Wey be say me and dem go address am, and I go let you know who dem be. For me wey sit down here, my name na Mrs. Omorodi Oroda. Na me be the anchor person for this program. Make we go small break. When we come back, I go introduce my guest to una. Welcome to our ogbonge program Around Us. I tell una before we go for break, say today we dey discuss jilting. Oyibo dey call am jilting. We dey call am disappointment for relationship. And as I dey here today to discuss and gist over this topic, I dey with two correct people. For my left hand, I dey with one babe. Her name na Miss Evelyn Williams. Miss Evelyn Williams dey do NGO job. She dey work for community. She dey do community development work. They work with youth, they work with adults, but most especially with youth. Mrs. Evelyn, welcome to Around Us.
Thank you. Okay. My pleasure once again for this ogbonge forum where they discuss matter, we matter well.
All right. For my right, oh my God. The person wey sit down for my right, na doctor, or my mother go say na dokita. He own doctor, in dey handle issue wey concern cancer. You know say relationship too get cancer. The doctor dey handle issue wey concern cancer. He dey work for one ogbonge hospital wey dem dey call University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital. The man don dey there for some time, and he dey do wetin we dey call counseling. That means if you dey inside relationship, whether na marriage relationship o, na business relationship o, you want somebody wey go talk to you, just like as we dey around us now. Make you meet this my ogbonge guest. Im name na Dr. B. Olutunde. Doctor, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Doctor and Miss Evelyn, sometimes you go hear say one Romeo and Juliet, that's two people wey dey inside relationship. All of a sudden they don separate o. But before you go dey see them dey waka for street, you know, hold my hand, I hold your hand, they go dey waka for street, they come separate. The next thing we come hear again be say dem pour acid for the babe body. E get another one when I read for newspaper o. This one na one of our brothers for the northern states. Dem say he don train this girl, love it. As the girl just finish school o, na the girl say no, you know my class, you know that kind of thing. Na the girl waka leave the man o. The girl don do wedding. On the day wey the girl dey do the wedding, dem say na so this my bros use knife just kill himself.
Hey.
The man just die like that.
Just like that.
He just die like that because of babe.
Now wow.
Plenty stories wey we don hear like that o. Sometimes you go hear suicide mission, say the person go come take otapia. Even for this our university,
true,
I don hear am.
We dey hear am.
The person go go take otapia because say babe leave am, say guy leave am. He don take otapia, right poison, he don die. Abeg you don hear something like this?
I don hear sniper.
You don hear am?
I don see am sef, no be say yeah.
Abeg wetin go push person go do that kind thing?
As I see am, e dey very unfortunate say person go dey relationship with another person. That person come talk say he no go do again. You go come dey, whether na anger, whether na sadness, e go come plenty like that till e overwhelm you to the point where you go come do something wey dey very final, like say make you kill yourself or make you kill the other person or make you injure someone. Me, I dey feel say people wey dey get to this kind level, they no too understand that relationship wey they been wan enter. that one na number one, because e get something wey dem dey call dysfunctional, which means that the thing no just correct, e no be as e suppose be, because who never don chop breakfast? No, adebi na serving of breakfast dem dey call that thing now. Say who dem never serve breakfast? Dem don serve me breakfast before. And if you ask people around, say who never chop breakfast for this place, e no go plenty. Na so wey e dey be. So some kind people, I no know as dem dey reason some of these things, but I believe say na some kind level of dysfunctionality on their part, whether dem don open themselves up too much for the love new, or they don build everything, their sense of self-worth, wey be say how you take look yourself, how you take value yourself, yes. How you take, just as I sit down for here like this, I fit no get money, but I know say I be bobo, I know say I be better person, I know say my head correct. So if I dey date person, because person wey serve me breakfast, na so e happen to me too. I don like the girl die, I don even carry am go my mama house, this one wey I remember, and as I dey talk, I go see say e still dey one corner, e dey memory, because e no dey go. Yes. But I go just notice say the girl no dey just dey. Some days she go blow hot, some days she go blow cold, some days I go happy when I dey with am, some days I go dey there dey say e go this kind girl, if you go do birthday she no go come, she go say she dey busy, she get work. The signs dey always dey there ahead of time, but wetin happen be say, as I look myself from top to, I be very young man that time, I just finished from medical school, so I no too get money. She dey work for bank, so she hold small. I feel say whether she dey test to see whether I fit match wetin she wants, and na the thing just blow my mind. I just be like, boy wey carry future wey better pass anything, who be this person wey go tell me say she no? So I just go meet am, tell her say okay, as I come meet you like this, na love, I love you die, I ready. That's why I don't even carry you go show my mama. But e get some kind things wey I dey see, I no sure say whether you dey serious, we dey vibrate for the same frequency. Be like as I dey see her, dey see her, she come tell me say she no like me. Wow. Say she no feel say she go fit marry me like that. Say the thing cut my heart. Wow. Auntie Rhoda, for 3 days I no fit comot for house for sadness. Wey I just dey say, I no baff, I no brush teeth, oh my God, I no do anything, I just dey there depressed. Abeg, at that point, any bad thing enter your mind? No, I no be that kind of person. No, I no go lie, because I value myself. Yeah. I was just sad, and it's normal to be sad, Of course. Yeah. But e no do me reach that level. Say I go wound down, or I go kill myself, or something like that. E no do me reach that level. But I just dey house that day. I just dey picture. I don't know what I no fit go work. I had to call my boss, say I no well. I no go fit call work. I just dey house that day, just remember this girl, say she dey work, she dey follow customer laugh. Na here I come say person wey do me this thing dey don carry on. So I just get up. That was the end of it. Wow. You have to love yourself. Yes, so if you no love yourself, respect yourself. Are you that kind of person that if you know yourself, do you respect yourself? Because if you love yourself, I don't know how you go reach that level where the thing go pain you, your mind go feel just reach that, say you want hot person.
Miss Evelyn, you hear wetin bros talk so? If na you dey the other side, that's na you cheat. No be you cheat, na you dem cheat. You understand? As you may say, now the bros come now, come tell you, you see, I don't think I fit continue this thing. How you go feel?
Just like dog don't talk, you go feel sad, you go feel lonely. Yes. The thing go pain you well.
No, you.
It go pain me well. Okay. Understand? Yeah. Come be say if na relationship where I don't really carry all my heart, carry put inside, can't get high expectation, say that kind of thing no go even fit come out. Okay. Then you just can't wake up that day, can't they tell me that kind of thing. I go even cry, cry, but me, I be somebody like where the way where I don't understand myself, because you need to dey self-aware of yourself even before person come dey define you who you be. So wetin I don't understand about myself be say I dey 100%, I can be 100% loving and I can be 100% not loving, or the other side of me. So, and I try to allow myself to pass through that process of pain, because actually I don't experience them. Okay. So I need to go through and check in myself how that's I begin to dey check some kind of mechanism. I don't know how the Oyibo people they call that. Okay. How I go fit withstand. You know, I go just do a total complete analysis of wetin don happen, so whether I go fit let go and or make I still press on to see whether I go work. Then in doing that, I go begin to weigh the gain or the benefits and the losses, you know, like a total picture. When I don't carry myself through that school or through that dreaming room with all the pains when I dey go through, I go either, and I realize that after all, the relationship no even worth time.
It's okay.
Or okay. So I will now decide. Once I decide, and any decision I take as at that time, now waiting I go stand on. Come be say, even if the person still come back, come begin they say, I sorry you, or this now waiting I do. But so far as it don't push me to that extreme, because sometimes that extreme no be waiting I want to go into. Because I dey very accommodating in relationship to begin to allow for a lot of things, to be able to you know, believe that person to the extent, because first the thing will make me follow you now love. So inside that love, I need to try your strengths, to discover your strength and to discover your weaknesses, and to also see how I go fit take help for that weaknesses, your strength to overshadow that your weaknesses and make you a better person. But as you don't come for that level to come tell me say you maybe I no reach or I no qualify, me say I come sit back again, go back, check myself and check everything, then I decide. So like I told before, once I decide, now final.
Yes, so.
Okay, I just wonder, say you get some certain things where if he lead somebody to say this kind person where be say na my love, I don't dey sing am, you know, I don't dey talk am, I don't dey show people na my love, na my love. He get certain things where if he prompt, where if he make the person decide say I no go again. Sure. He gets certain things we feel.
So you don't deal with someone before it dey go well. Suddenly they can't say they know they do. Yeah. Well, you know, say relationship they always dey complicated, and it get many reasons. Me as a young man, where I be dey grow up, now I realize say most people wey dey okay, they are fine, normal people. The problem be say, when I say normal, I just mean they are very well mentally balanced with a good heart. The problem be say, if you never really ready to marry and you dey friend girl, it no even matter wetin that person do. Sometimes it just dey tire person, the flavor dey die.
The taste they reduce.
It just they reduce, you know, because you never reach that level where you be one day serious as you dey university or you just start work. You never ready. So this person na your girlfriend though, but you no put your mind for inside. So sometimes it go be say the flavor just come out and you just look and say, oh boy. Yes. But sometimes so it go be like say, sometimes some people they go in relationship because of wetin their eye first see. Say if you say this girl hold money, or she fine, you know, the reason why you go into that relationship is say some very superficial things, you know. If those things can't dey questionable, girl wey you think say na fine girl, when you can't see am inside room, she no even na makeup hold am up. E go come begin dey do you like say, oh boy, wetin be this wey I carry, you know, or you been think say this guy hold money the way dey, but na audio,
I can't go.
You know, but na audio money wey the guy get. You come get close, you see say e no be. Some people go be family issues. Like I get friend wey been don dey date this girl for so long. You know, they don't do like 2 years together. They don't dey serious. But in papa say, the girl papa talk say, in pikin no go fit ever marry person from that tribe. We still get all those kind of problems now with the. So it get many things. Some people now one big thing, maybe the guy in catch her with another girl, or in catch the girl with another boy, or na small things like how the girl dey spend money, she no dey wise with money and all of that, you know. Those are issues that can actually break a relationship. Wow. You know, and there are so many reasons.
Okay, let me ask you, Miss Evelyn. Now, when people dey into relationship, for you go advise the person, say, let me say, as you are the guy they date, make una keep am secret, or make una allow people know about the relationship. Bearing in mind, say this relationship fit work out, if it no work out. So which one you go prefer? Now make people know, say on a date together as Romeo and Juliet, or make una just they do uncodedly. Nobody go know. Which one you feel say? Personally,
for me, I feel say anything wey they do, as far as that relationship matter concern, make it dey open. Because anything wey you do in secret go die in secret. Okay. Like now, if you dey do am secretly, okay, imagine like one story wey we hear one time, one big person for this Nigeria wey dey do secret thing, but that in secret thing come dey for open the day wey the hotel people find out saying don die inside the hotel. So now anything wey you dey do for this life, make it dey open. And for you to enter relationship, make first of all make people the partner define the relationship. Like him talk, because a lot of us will just enter relationship, like some girls then go just hope say man just dey follow the man now, maybe he go tell me later wetin dey in mind, maybe when he see how they comport myself, they carry myself, if he can't decide. But if he just make una get that discussion from the beginning, say guy, where this thing wan lead us to, at least the person fit not tell you say I want to marry you and all of that, but make the person dey sincere to tell you the wetin dey in mind at that particular time. Because even say some people fit tell person say I go marry you, but at the end of the day I don't see that one plenty. so make we just dey open to each other and tell each other, say, so that the expectation go correct. You know, one of the things where they cause this ghosting for relationship, now wrong expectations where people they get. True. So but if the thing they correct from the beginning, the expectation go clear. So now the choice, now it go be a matter of choice. Okay, I see they go out with this guy, I know say no go marry me, but I just like in personality, I like in friendship, and I maybe get waiting I they learn from him or something, must still dey with him, but you know say no go marry you and all of that. No be say you just carry your one egg of basket, put inside there, and at the end of the day that thing go happen, and you never even equip yourself to handle such. So when it just happen, the next thing when you go begin think of now how you go stab them, or how you go poison them, or how you go wound them back for the pain you know. And the thing they really bad, because some women they feel carry this kind of pain, unforgiveness for their heart, to give out vengeance to that person, so that even if that man don't they happily marry, then go still they haunt that man family and his children to maybe destroy that family. And it did very bad.
This thing where you just talk, you get this recent trend, social media trend, where one Nigerian man, I think that for India, so in with the woman day, but all of a sudden now the sugar come out and the honey come out for the relationship. Now the man waka him own, the woman waka him own. But wetin pay me pass, we say the woman a motivational speaker, they talk to people. So the man waka now come start with another lady, and they come born 2 children. One day the lady just come enter the house. They say she just pour fuel, put fire for the house. And they tell you, when I read this thing, I shock. But luckily for the other woman, she and her children escaped.
And years don't pass, so because as the woman don't born, so she did lost this thing for
a very long time, so that you see how dangerous this thing be. So luckily for the second woman and her 2 children, they escape. But the man no escape, the fire still burn am, and the woman too, the fire burn am. 2 of them no die immediately though. So their neighbors, according to the information, their neighbors come rescue the man, but the fire don't deal with her. Now the man come tell them say another woman there. You know, say when you splash fear, know how you go do and we no go
touch you for body.
So the man die, the woman die. I come dey think wetin she come gain now. You understand? So I would like to ask doctor, as a counselor, which one you feel say dey better? If Mary and John dey inside relationship, and Mary or John feel say she don tire or he don tire, na to just gingerly or systematically pull yourself out, or meet the person, tell the person say, oh boy or girl, I know say you don dey wey we dey this thing o, but as e be now, me I don tire. Make you go your own, I go my own. Which one you feel say dey?
You don't get anyone wey no dey work, for my opinion, no, because I know say so before when we still dey market, they get some kind girls wey they you go just style. Make e be say na dem even tell you say dem no dey do again sef. But e get some wey you go fit just sit down tell say you know what's going on, I no go fit again, energy no dey for, or whatever your excuse is. I think wetin I dey see mostly be say, especially for younger people, dem dey like that, but the world don change o, Aunty Rhoda. The world don come because you go see video, you go see small girl how e dey worship one small yahoo boy because e dey bring money, and then you go see for video how the boy dey beat her. You know, we dey see all those things for video these days, and the thing dey break my heart be say wetin people dey think of themselves, where dem go dey subject themselves to all these kind of things in the name of love. Wetin aunty talk be say make we dey define relationship before we enter. Make you dey, if you be church girl wey na the only thing wey you dey find na bro wey go marry you, then define it, you know, because we are all not the same. If you are okay with having some fun, define it, ask questions, which level wey you dey, so especially when you know say your heart dey weak, and when it is over, based on that person's personality, the kind of conversation wey una don get, na im go determine say okay, e be like, because sometimes the relationship go end because one person dey relocate go another place. Sometimes e go be say you don see another person wey dey totori am pass the way this one dey totori am. So I think what's important is to be kind.
Wow.
What is important is just to be kind, to be a kind person. And if you are kind, you will know whether na the slow strangulation type way slowly the relationship go just end, or whether you can call the person and be like, okay, let's have a mature conversation and end the relationship.
All right, we'll go on a short break. When we come back, the story will still continue. Now, Chairman, assuming you reach home today, your babe say she don't want this relationship again, what you go do, or how you go feel?
I will not feel happy, of course.
Okay, so what you go do?
I'm only approaching, try to cool him down to know what the next course.
Okay.
And to maybe if I know that yes, I normally understand the mood.
Okay.
I call it, baby, why your face like this, or what happened? Okay. Maybe the answer will make me know whether to beg, or to apologize, or to say go to anywhere I want to go.
Assuming say one day now you reach as the babe say Okujaja no dey do again, I don get another guy, wetin you go do?
I go leave her now.
You go leave her?
Yeah.
You no go kill yourself?
No, I no go kill myself.
You no go kill her?
Yes.
Why?
I go leave her so good now because she don make her choice so good.
All right, thank you so much. Come back to Around Us, the correct and only program wey dey totori those issues wey be say dey disturb you for your mind. Right with me here, I dey with my correct madam, Miss Evelyn Williams, and our ogbonge doctor, Dr. B. Olutunde. Dr. B na counselor and na also medical doctor. While Miss Evelyn na community development worker for NGO. She dey relate well with community people. And me, I be the anchor person for this program, Mrs. Omorodi Oroda. I be una anchor person. So like as we dey talk, we dey discuss jilting. Wetin be jilting? Jilting na when person just decide to say that relationship wey you with am dey say you no dey do again. Una two dey do lovey, all of a sudden the person just say, guy, I no do again. Or babe, I don waka. Or the person go just use system take pull out, he don leave you, he don waka. And you wey you waka leave, you come dey feel bad. And because of this thing, some people wey no fit handle this thing, they go come do some kind bad thing. Some dey kill themselves, some dey take sniper, some go even go as far as that person wey do that thing to them. Dem go send guys, send hire killers, dem go terminate their life, go kpai dem like that. Some we don hear cases wey be say dem pour acid. In all this, na we sit down here dey discuss today. So I wan ask my guest, e get the right time wey be say dey right for person to cheat the other, that means if John and Mary dey into relationship, e get the right time wey be say at this time na you suppose waka leave me, or at this time na I suppose waka leave you, so that wahala no go come out.
I think say that time suppose dey when the thing don reach the climax wey be say you no fit take am again, whatever the reason wey you don know say this thing I no go fit take am again, because some people get many reasons why wey fit make them waka comot. Like for me, one of the things wey fit make me say I no want again, when I don come see say the things wey you dey talk no correct, that I don come discover say you dey lie to me, that you dey give me a picture of yourself but no be wetin you really be that one alone go slash the love when I get for you like 50%. And when that kind of thing don happen, no need again, because it go come be like say they manage the situation, you no get joy, no happiness. So wetin you still dey do there? Because now you go dey suffer. And it come be say when you don talk to the person, say, see guy, this is what you dey do, why you dey behave like this? And guy no wan change, guy dey wait make you catch am red handed. And I want to catch a red handed self sometimes, because even when you think say you don't catch the person red handed, then go tell you say nothing, will not see anything, or you not see anything, nothing happen, because like that. So trust now one key thing wey dey very important for relationship. That
when
one
you know dey again.
When you know dey again,
that's not the time to waka.
because like you get some things that way fit accommodate wey person dey do. Yeah. But you get the one way you no go fit take again. Yeah. Now another thing where for me or where fit make me say I no want again, when the partner begin to they go physical abuse, like the guy they batter the man or the woman they batter the woman for the relationship. I don't want that one. Like guys then get strength now. Imagine a guy go they hit one lady like that, they panda. You know go even know where you don't go hit for her body. Where at the end we don't hear story now. You get one article when I read, and this guy they beat him wife seriously like this too much. They hit her for places where go fixing. Now the lady don't come get internal bleeding, then blood clots for her body. So when this thing come happen, then rush and go hospital. The girl die, but then come conduct autopsy to find out what really killed the girl, and they find out say now the wife battery, now heavy hit on the woman, now cause her. So if you be woman, say you no go fit tolerate that kind of thing like me, because I no go fit withstand man to raise his hand. They say they touch me or hit me. So that man feel like hitting something, make him begin hitting himself. Because Bible talk say make you love your wife the way you take love yourself. So na so it be. That na the second thing. I know say talk get plenty to add to that.
Doctor, how you see that one too?
So
at the right time.
I'm not sure say Jilting go ever sweet anybody. It no go ever sweet anybody. I think wetin go happen be say if you say relationship no dey go where you want make e go, as you don sabi, e better to waka comot as early as possible and as civilly as possible, make you have civil conversation. Until that, you see wetin dey happen be say some people they see some kind things for relationship, then go talk say person go change. Within your first 3 months you don see some kind handwriting. Guy they come up for house for night, no return till morning, or they call you, if you call like go say sorry I been dey busy. Meanwhile you dey relationship, how you go dey busy, you no go fit even say babe how far, just say make I hear you for text message. Even if you don't get time call, it no take 30 seconds to type that kind of thing. You don't see am. You see they talk say okay I love am, maybe the guy fine, maybe na say he hold money, or whether na the sex dey turn your head, I don't know. But you go dey endure. When you don't know, say you later on down the line you can't talk say he can't leave, you can't talk say he break your heart. Wetin you be dey think all those times wey they show you those
red flags.
Dey sweet anybody make them dey jilted. So I no sure say good time go dey, it no get any good time. The thing be say the moment wey your happiness and your joy don dey messed up with somehow, just understand e get some kind things wey person dey endure. Person go love you, But if he get anger problem, maybe say when in dey angry, in dey shout, but he no beat you.
Yes.
He dey treat you with respect. He dey provide for your needs, whether it be like that. If you see am how he dey deal with other people, e be like person wey get sense. People dey look up to am. If you now say, okay, this guy is because nobody dey perfect. If you say this person now, okay, I make I see as e go be. But if somebody dey vex, dey beat you, dey smoke, dey drink, dey you know which one wey you come sit down there dey do, dey hope say, and you know dey you come dey feel say okay him go change. Nobody dey change for you at all. Na you go change for somebody if you wan change, but nobody dey always, people don't just change. So there's no good, I don't think there's any good time for jilting. But any time that your joy is just not what it should be, then you have to find your way. And you know, I think what's also important is for people to also know that sometimes the relationships end.
It's natural. And
that's just that. And it's okay. You know, as sad way, if it make you sad, but you know, relationships end. And whenever it ends is whenever it ends.
But doctor, you know, say sometimes relationship don't end. Especially this one, they more with women. The relationship don't end. Just like when they lock door. The person will lock, I don't take key. You will come, they push him, door open. But you know, say the door don't they lock too. You know, say a lot of that one they come.
Now lack of sense, value of self.
They see whether, and at that stage you can't notice say the man go come they use and like rag. I mean, I don't see one those days. One of my neighbors, the guy, no just they interested again. He don't even they go out with another of our neighbor there. And now our neighbor. I'm telling you.
That your brother for the same compound.
For the same compound. The lady go come. Ah, my God. The guy go talk down. She go still come. She go even cook. I say, why this? And the thing they so clear say the man no dey interested again. But she dey feel say she don't put in too much. She don't spend many years. She you know those sacrifice. But at last, it still didn't work. The man still end up marrying that our neighbor.
Some relationships where people force like that.
Yes.
Now you go dey hear say every day na fight for that relationship.
If they finally come hook up.
Yes. You know, our psychology, how we dey think is affected by so many things. Your background. If you grew up in a polygamous home where your papa gets 6 wives, for your eye now to drag man go dey normal. I dey feel like so. So abi you feel it be like it dey normal because now your background with that. I no be say I dey accuse people, but I think background matters. If you grew up in a home where what your mother showed you is that you must never take nonsense from a man, you go dey very quarrelsome for your own home too, because you don't even know when you learn some of these things. It just enter into you. It takes a self-training to come reorientation for you to come dey look some kind things like say I dey okay. Do you understand? If you value yourself, if you know wetin you be, unless you no think say you be anybody,
so now the other person make
you. Say if you no get this person for your life now, your life dey empty. You no be anything.
Like all those words we used to hear, I can't live without you. My world is incomplete.
Keep pushing.
No.
Keep pushing.
You no get, even for the Bible, you know, there's one place where I see where you say you can marry anybody, just marry the right person. Something like you can marry anybody, but make sure you marry from your father's house. That there's a scripture like that. So you don't get anybody will be your destiny. Way I don't see this and my destiny. If I don't marry and life good, no, man, full ground. If you look this one and it mess you up, a person go they date you for one compound. They move from you to another inside that same compound. I will come they beg and see they cook for her. They swear for you. And now that kind of person fit kill themselves.
Of course.
When the relationship don't come work out.
Okay, I also want to ask because I also notice say the longer way the relationship lasts, you know, they affect relationship. You did relationship 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. In fact, you get one lady those days when they small. Why I hear say she did relationship 13 years. 13. And come the wonder as we don grow finish say wetin dis aunty dey do 13 years and the relationship no work out o, the man still end up. So wetin we fit talk to our like secondary school girls, secondary school boys, because they still get a long way to go. Wetin we fit say we fit tell them about relationship so that this jilting thing dem go fit avert am a little. Wetin you fit talk to them?
Okay, like me, when I dey talk to secondary school children, like when I dey talk to them on choice making, I try to tell them, say, the period wey dem dey for school now, na a period wey a phase of their life wey dem need to focus, you know, because dem don set goal, and that goal na to make sure say dem come out, you know, with good results. Then that's them finish that period of school. If they want to enter universities too, then plan to enter. So that time no be time where they need to invest into relationship, because the same time where you put into, especially when you get to do with emotional relationship, now the same energy where you get to put in to the write or they read for your studies.
True.
So the truth is that you know if you have 2 masters at the time, is either your studies go suffer, make you pursue relationship, and as you dey pursue the relationship, you go dey suffer heartbreak, and if possible a teenage pregnancy go set in, and other things like infections and others wey go completely take your mind away from the passion wey supposed to give for your studies. So na the way una dey take talk to these children, although all this kind of things sef you no go still fit avoid them, because as the adolescent dey grow, the body dey change, the hormones dey rise for different direction. Doc know. So go dey need some things, go dey need that attention, care, especially when dem fit no dey get am from their parents. Now the opposite sex go dey come, babe you fine o, I could not sleep last night, na you I dey dream of all through. Dey confuse the girl brain, and the girl go begin to dey tilt towards them. So the thing wey dey there be say, even if the child or that young girl or young boy want to get friendship, make that friendship no go deep where you go involve your emotions to that level, because something must surely suffer. Something must surely suffer.
And to just add to what you were saying, which the last point you were making, you know, go feel say girl too young for secondary school, you know, go the point where you make say their body they change, the hormones they kick in, then they feel that attraction, and it is sweet. All of us don't did there before. It is sweet. So boy tell you say, see as you fine, or pass you small notes as I pick up my golden pen from the basket of love. You know all those things. You read that, just do it. If we call the talk say no near boy, we go miss. Sometimes we go mistake. It is very important for parents to dey close to their children.
Okay, now we go on a short break. We'll come back and continue.
So no matter wetin you talk, she still dey bend say she dey go, she don leave you, she no want again. Wetin you go do?
Actually, some used to beat, but you don't need to beat. Everybody goes with your own spirit. If you are along the line, you feel less concerned, you may reach road and come back.
So if she can't leave you, maybe after 3 months, maybe she get another relationship, go there after 3-6 months, come back again to you, you go accept her?
At least if it is wife wey don born for me,
Yeah, you go accept.
by then before accepting I will know. After leaving, I would like go to the parents' house and complain. Coming back, before I accept her, I would like watch her mood well and watch what is the essence of the coming back.
Okay.
When I see that it's good listening and the behavior is, maybe I have go there and see that yes, it's not easy, it's not intentionally to go out, and you have regretted and come back.
All right, thank you so much.
Come back to Around Us, the correct and only program where they totori those issues wey be say they disturb you for your mind. And I get ogbonge people with me here. I get Dr. B Olutunde, I get Miss Evelyn Williams. Then they help me discuss this issue. Right now, we want look into the roles of parents for this issue. Because as I dey, so my daughter dey very precious to me, and I saw their own children also dey precious to you. You will get role where you fit play, so that as that your baby, that your children they grow, dem go know beforehand say e get wetin dem dey call jilting. So wetin be some of the things wey you need to talk to them or tell them so that, because I know how I feel when I dey jilted, I no go want make my daughter experience am to that extent, you get me? So wetin be some of the things wey you fit say you fit tell?
Thank you very much, ma. The way me I dey look am be say e get some things wey you no go fit avoid for this life wey you go say you no go experience, and one of those things fit be jilting. I think from the perspective of a parent, where we go come from be say how we go help our children know say dem dey valuable, dem dey loved, dem dey phenomenal, dem dey strong, dem fit withstand anything wey happen. Because people dey outside there wey na hawk dem be, dem dey just dey look for and some of them be wolves wey wear sheep clothing. So the role of the parent be say, first of all, you go strengthen your pikin with training. Him know say place dey where I fit go no matter how big wey the problem dey. I get mama, I get papa, I get brother, I get sister, you know, wey I fit lean on when I dey inside any kind of mess, including suffering from the pain of being jilted. I think that's one part, is to just empower them. And how you go fit do that be say, when we dey grow up, e dey hard for our parents to tell us say dem love us. E dey hard for them to tell us say dem dey here for us anytime wey we get issues. But now the world don dey change. In fact, the children of these days, dem no strong reach how we strong. Dem dey very fragile, that if you raise your voice, shout once like this, they go just dey you go come dey look say, this kind shout wey never reach the one wey my papa shout for me, you know, that kind thing. So dem don dey soft. You need to so as a parent, the world don change. You need to understand say the world don change. You go need to invest in your children. For my house now, for instance, for my children, I dey always let them know say, omo, you be valuable pikin. You know, when I dey drive my children go school, I dey follow them talk from that early momo. So wetin you go do if somebody lie against you? How you go handle am if somebody hates you? Wetin you go do in this kind of situation? Maybe person dey pressure you say make you lie. You know, wetin you go do if you need money and you no get? Those kind things, because we need to help these children and just find that time wey you go fit talk with them. Because if you raise a child there, if you fit raise a child wey dey strong internally, wey believe in himself, wey know say him no be just anyhow person, wey understand say no matter the challenge wey dey, him go find way around it, overcome it. If you raise that kind child, jilting go be small thing. E go pain am, but e go get over am. E go move on. You no fit control other children. You no know how other people dey raise their children, so you no go say your child will never be jilted. You know, but you have to understand that you need to just empower that child, so that if it happens to them, then get the internal strength to take it and then to be like, okay, it's just one of those things. Let me have a call with my mother, or make I call my papa, tell and say, see wetin this boy don do me. And then when they call you, but it no be something wey you go just, it go just happen. Now you as a parent go invest in that child, reach that way where you go fit dey there for them when they need. But to say you go prevent heartache, you no go fit dey possible.
Mr. Blaine, you get something to say about that?
Ma just add to wetin Doc don say, because he don talk a lot, and that investment, the no be money alone, because parents just feel say dem get money, dem get everything, then they provide the need of the child. So that means wetin that pikin need, but that pikin need your time, that pikin need your attention, that pikin need somebody when he wan tell something wey dey bother am. So the earlier parents begin to dey create time for their children, no be to post their children give nanny or somebody, one auntie or one uncle, because sometimes those aunties and those uncles say they end up abusing that your pikin. So in as much as parents dey create time to pursue this money, make dem take am as key responsibility to create time, to get time with their children, to communicate with them, discuss with them, empower them, teach them certain things, and also hear from them. Because when you build that confidence inside your pikin, you no get anything wey your pikin no go fit tell you, whether na your girl child, because girl children sometimes dey more attracted to their daddy, the way wey their daddy don give them opportunity, and likewise the male attracted to their mom. But in a situation where none of that one dey available, any parent or any of the parent that makes him or herself available to the child, that child go dey attracted and no go hide anything. You know, sometimes because these are our children, especially maybe our girl child, even the boy, sometimes in their quiet moments, if you enter, like the other day I enter, I see my daughter dey cry, I dey ask her, say wetin dey make you dey cry? You know, she say, mommy, I will tell you later, I'll tell you later. She dey, I think she dey 300 level university. But this na the kind of way when I don be dey able to build that relationship, that there is nothing, whether na guy o, whether na anything, that's opening up dey, because I don even bring down myself to the level to tell them how the thing be with me, even when I dey come up. So no secret, we understand ourselves better. So na so e suppose dey. Build yourself in a build your child, the strength of your child, in a way wey be say if anything just happen, even if the child, wherever the child dey, just like him talk, if anything just happen, make you be the first person wey your child fit run for succor to ask, say see wetin dey happen, see wetin no dey happen. But that kind relationship lack well, especially for this our side wey the main thing na hustling. They hustle for money well. That's we dey try to meet up with the trend. Even competition dey some. You get some parents wey dey compete with other parents, make e be say dem fit meet up. Our children no need that competition. Wetin dem need na the love. Dem need the care, the attention, listening ear. You don hear sometimes children go just come, daddy, I want to talk to you. Can't you see I'm reading newspaper? I'm preparing, go and meet your mother and all those things. We don't need any of those things to make our society a better place and to make our children come out strong in times like this. So we need to give time. Our children need time, our attention, anything we fit do to make them better persons, make we do am.
All right. Wow, you get it. And I hear wetin dem dey talk now. Parents get role to play. The idea of whether our children go dey jilted or not jilted, we no get control over am, because everybody must experience them. But if we build them up, just like shock absorber, say anything wey wan happen, they will fit withstand am. I think that's what most of the two of them they talk, and to give them that confidence so that they will value themselves. And I also want throw in, say, as fathers, if you get daughter, nothing dey wrong. Say, your daughter come back from school, my baby, you hug that your daughter, tell the daughter say you love her. Because even me, my father died when I dey around 7 years, so I don't even hear that word love. Now from men, Martha, from here, I love you, and it be like big thing to me, you understand? I feeling say wetin the person dey talk dey sincere. But if you as a father, you dey tell your daughter, oh sweetheart, I just love you, you're beautiful, you're this. If the girl go outside at that adolescent age, another young man, you no go
treat her
because
it's not
normal something.
It's just like go take water drink. So but if that girl grow up, she no get any idea about that. If one young guy just like, oh, you're beautiful, your hair is this, oh, you see the girl, she don't.
Nobody has ever told me this before.
You understand? But if you as a parent always say, oh sweetheart, you know you're very beautiful, and always ask my daughter, do you know you're very, she say, yes mom, you said it before and I know I'm beautiful. I ask my son, I say, Freddie, do you know you're handsome? Say, yes, I'm handsome. Can't you see it on my hair? Can't you see this? You said it the other day. I'm handsome. And it give me joy. So make fathers too, not just mothers. Give your daughter a hug. Because even some men, they also use that hug. They get the girl.
The warmth of the embrace, we no dey used to. You go come shock am, say this person care about you.
That's not deception. So you as a father, once in a while, just give her a hug, beautiful hug. Tell her how beautiful way she did. Tell her good things. All these things go help her. So if one young man in future come say, I don't need this relationship, she don't carry on because she know say she get it. She dey gidigba. Yes. She fit face tomorrow with you or without you. He go still you understand? Not to the beg man. I beg now. I'm sorry for wetin she know dey sorry for. They give no. So finally, doctor, we don't really talk much about this. I won't make you advise any person there, whether na young man or young woman, anybody there wey be say as they talk, so the person dey go through pain of jilting or pain of disappointment, or she don see the relationship, say this relationship don dey break. Make you help me talk to that person, say the person, whether the person still need to continue dey force the door to open, or as e don happen, how the person fit put himself together.
Now the big thing wey you don ask be this now, make I look their face so that they go see say na them I dey follow talk. See, my brother or my sister, all of us don chop this breakfast wey they don serve you, or wey e be like say they wan serve you. We don chop am, but we dey here happily married, and you know our life is meaningful. Wetin dey happen to you now wey be pain, e go pass. So any pain wey anybody wey dey feel now, e go pass. The first thing wey you need to tell yourself be say, I be better person, I value myself. If you are suffering from low self-esteem, na im person fit use you do handkerchief, take you blow nose, throw you away. But you need to understand one very important thing wey I tell myself the time wey I been chop breakfast to be say, if you as a person wey dey good, wey get future, wey you just see another human being, tell her, see say this one, I choose this one, I like this one, I want to show this one love. You never don do anything bad though. Na as God make you to dey show love, na God make us like that, to dey want to show love to people. So when you do am, you say you wan show person love, you no do anything bad. E be like make you wrap package come give person, where your heart dey like this, you wrap am package give person, say you, I dash you this thing. You no get control how that person go value the gift wey you give am. You no get any control. You fit jam lock meet person wey go carry that present wey you give am, keep am for high place, every morning go dust am, do am like say, man, na person give me this kind heart. Wow, that one good. But you fit come go meet another person, no be say you be fool, but that person na him be the bad person, he don deceive you. No be say you be mumu, but na that person no be good person. Na so we suppose dey think these things. No be say I'm just an idiot, I'm a fool, I should have walked away since, why did I let him no, you were loving, and that's a positive thing. The person can't take this heart wey you give am, e can't put am inside blender, on the blender, turn am, liquefy am, show you pepper. You can't dey here, sadness don overwhelm you. Make I tell you something, the thing wey dem no know be say that your heart, you fit gather am back again, mold am, e go come be like say nothing do am. Na you get that power, no allow anybody mess you up. So carry that your heart, put it together, get it ready, another person dey come, and God go help you, go be the person wey sabi the value of wetin love be. So na that kind of person make you dey wait, and God go bring am your way. But today sadness e don do. Carry yourself up, stand in front of mirror, look yourself, see wetin Baba God make. Na him make like this, and another person come dey say you war abi you no do this, you know. My dear, it is okay. Get rid of your anger, get rid of your bitterness. Just tell yourself, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am amazing. When you believe it, you can get up and walk away from anything. And you are ready. There won't be any bitterness anymore.
Wow, that's good.
How about you? What you talk to person where they go through this heartbreak, or they experience something like this right now?
Wow. Well, Bible says that do not cast your precious pearl before pigs, because they will trample upon it. So you wey they don't ghost or they don't jilt, and you still dey cry, I want to tell you, say make you no cry anymore, because your joy don't come today. And make up your mind, just like our dog don't talk, say no more tears, because who you be better pass wetin that person see you. Now because that person know what you, now he make, if he say, if he dump you or jilt you, but as him talk am, and na so Bible talk am, say you're fearfully and wonderfully made. So make you value yourself, because the first thing first na the value. When you place value for yourself and you see somebody wey no want to value you, you go shake off the beast into the fire and go up. E get person wey dey wait, e get person wey dey ready for you. And while this period, as you dey wait, make you just begin to dey check within inside yourself, wetin I no do right, or wetin dey wrong, and all of that. Because when you set your inner self, because that process self wey you dey go through of jilting, na a process where you go receive healing, emotional healing, psychological healing, any kind of healing. So when you set yourself, you begin to look out your weaknesses, and you get to make up your mind, say, for this area I need to brush up myself, I need to tidy up, and you set yourself for the next one. Now when that next one come, na you go come enjoy wetin the other one no dey patiently
Exactly.
dey wait.
Word.
You know, because that person need ready-made, and you no be ready-made, because actually you no ready-made dey. If you dey find ready-made man wey get money, when you enter inside you go see plenty fault wey that your ready-made money wey you get no go fit cater for. So just know wetin you want, because like to wrap up still, when person wan enter relationship, you get to outline the kind of things wey you really dey find inside that relationship. Make you no just dey enter relationship, because like person like me, I no dey encourage casual relationship. If you want to enter relationship, whether na work relationship or emotional relationship, make you find out before you enter this relationship, this na wetin I dey find for guy or for babe when I wan enter relationship, so that when you see that thing, you fit embrace am. When you know this, sometimes you no go see that thing like 50% sef, but e get some strong points wey you fit see, wey you know say if this one dey inside that relationship, other ones fit follow, and you just follow am like that, so that when you see the next new relationship, make you no allow the mistake of the first one to happen again. Choose right. Now wetin I wan talk be that.
Wow. Okay, I also wan add say, for you wey be say you dey go through guilt, you dey go through disappointment, the thing dey pain, like doctor talk, all of us don eat that breakfast before, e dey pain, I no go lie to you, but you no need to die there. You need to move on. I wan use this moment tell you, like we start, I talk about one of our brother wey be say the girl come go put fire for the house. Forget about that revenge. Na woman wey no value herself, or wey no understand say e get value inside her, she get tomorrow, or guy wey be say no get value for himself, na him dey plan revenge. Even as Christian, the Bible say vengeance is of the Lord. Make you leave the revenge, let go. E dey very painful, let go. Now look at this woman, now in the course of revenge, she go burn people, shit sef don die. You go pour acid for somebody, the acid burn you too. At that moment, when you wan go do that thing, you feel say that one na the best, but I bet you some years later you go begin regret why I do this. And sometimes when relationship break, for us as human, we fit no know why. But God knows why. And in most cases, people I don't talk with about this relationship thing, all of them, they always they say the next relationship can be better.
Absolutely.
They end up for the best.
Absolutely.
Come they even they thank God, say thank God, they'll say you remove me for this person hands. You understand me? So my dear friend, you where they listen to me, forget that revenge where you they think say you won't go revenge. Forget all those plans where you they plan. Forget all those things where you want to deal with her. You want sure and say no, you big passer. Forget. Make the battle be for God. Whether you be Christian, you be Muslim, you be anyone where you be, leave that battle. Forget that revenge. Now just the last thing when I want to talk to you. So with this, we conclude this our discussion on Jilting. We go welcome you, make you come our social media page, make you come like this discussion. I beg, make you share this our social media handles, make you comment. If you get issue wey you wan discuss with us, make you contact us. If you don experience jilting, make you share the experience with us for this page, and make you share the page to those guys or that person wey be say disappoint you, or wey you be dey plan to revenge. Make you share the media to am. If you get other issues wey you want make we discuss on this page, abeg look our social media handle, contact us, we go discuss that your issue. Na here we end today's topic.